Yo, man, it's almost 4:30. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
This is the social norm.
1, 2. You want top dollar and pop bottles and drop knowledge. Hit the throttle on nice autos without college. Do yourself a solid, put them boys on your screen. Wait, who do you mean? I mean canteen and beans. When the social norm is on, you better pay attention. They teach you lessons, make you laugh when you're stressing. Must I mention that the style is infectious? I gotta have it, I gotta have it. The rapid fire gabbing on my tablet. My boys established a gamut of information, from relations to dating to when your leader gets impatient. They're lacing the nation every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4:30. The Social Norm Podcast, you heard me?
It's the social norm.
And I'm just getting warm.
It's the social norm.
And I'm just
Yeah. yo. You already know what it is, man. We back at it again with another. I'm your boy Canteen. This is my man Beans.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
What up, y'all? We back, baby. I told y'all it was gonna be a matter of time before we came on back to YouTube. We out of YouTube jail. I ain't gonna lie to you, Beans. Like, I literally tried to figure out how to get out of jail with YouTube, but I just said, fuck it. I'm just gonna serve the sentence,
Write it out, right out the bed.
write it out, and now we back. Thank God we back, because everybody been asking us, where y'all been? I ain't seen y'all on YouTube.
Like,
Well,
yeah, we kind of.
I ain't even gonna say nothing bad about YouTube. Appreciate y'all.
They're
that we
gonna
back.
put us right back in.
Pretty much. You gotta watch what you say on this place.
Oh,
Or
you really do, man.
What's been good, man?
I've been good, man. You know, had a pretty decent weekend. Buried a friend, but
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was rough.
we did bury a good friend. And I you know what? Speaking of that, I went and I did something I never done before. I spoke at a eulogy,
oh yeah,
and
I meant to talk to you about that. Go ahead.
I don't even know what you about to say, but yeah, I tried to keep it together. It didn't work. I tried my best. God was with me, but I got emotional, and I'm a little long-winded sometimes when it comes to reading a book. I had only a page and a half to read, but because I kept crying and having to take a breather to get my words together, it took a little longer. Not really. I mean, I don't know how long I was up there.
You was
for.
up there like 10 minutes.
No, that's a lie.
Dude,
You know
you
it.
was up there for a hot minute. Yes, you was.
This
dude.
man is trying to make up a lie.
No, you was up there for.
I was probably up there. I
Oh.
honestly, real talk. I probably was up there for about 5 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna say it like this.
5 minutes.
You were up there long enough for me to be like, man, he been up there for a while. I literally said this, like, he been up there for a minute.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Now, mind you, you did tell me you wrote her a letter. Okay, you told me this before the funeral even happened. Now, if you had told me you were going to read this, did you decide this at the last minute?
No, I was gonna read the letter.
Oh, and now if you would have told me you were reading a letter, I would have been like, okay. I would ask you how long is it? Because I would have told you, oh, you got to keep it
You
brief.
okay?
Because
okay, go ahead.
I've spoken at funerals before too.
Okay.
In black funerals, there's always that one person that's notorious for kind of.
And you think
going-
I was that person?
You would have won. There was nobody else.
No, listen. Okay, I was probably like the fourth person to speak at the funeral.
Yes.
And everybody was, they kept it, sorry for the family.
Yeah.
Our prayers are with you. She was a great person. Cool. Boom. Mine was more heartfelt because I actually wrote a letter to her.
Yes. And listen, there was nothing wrong with it.
What I'm saying is this. You and I both know most funerals have what I guess it would be called the eulogy, right? Is that where you speak on the person behalf?
No. The eulogy is
Like the sermon.
yeah, like the sermon.
Okay.
And then you read the
Usually when they ask for you to give some good words about the person or whatever, that usually comes at the end of a funeral. They usually don't do it in the beginning of the funeral. They usually go through everything, let people see the body, the viewing. Then they do the sermon or a prayer or something like that. They do the sermon. Then they say, "Does anybody want to come up and say something about the person?" They do that. just because somebody might have a little longer than what they need to, so they give them that time frame. I didn't know that this funeral was gonna be almost 3.5 hours long.
Oh my goodness, yes, it was.
Okay, it was
That was one of the longest funerals I've been to.
by far probably over 300 people came to this shit. It was
Yes.
everybody in the town that knew her came.
Yes,
She was very loved, and I appreciate everybody that showed up.
yes, it was.
But I'm gonna say this: they had her out in style. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, the carriage.
They had a carriage, or a
Yes.
horse and buggy. They had a crown they put on her. I never seen that. I'm glad they didn't put it
Yeah.
on her. They put it on her chest.
Yeah,
But I'm saying, if you know, the thing about funerals is you never really know how many people gonna show up.
you don't.
You depending on how you are, because you could have been an asshole and you got about your mama, and like 5 people.
Listen, let me tell you something. I've been to a funeral. When my cousin died, he was such an asshole. The only people showed up
With his parents.
was his parents, his baby mama, and his kid.
Did you show up?
No. I ain't gonna hold you. You didn't like him either.
I mean, it's sad that pretty much you could determine how much you affected people in life based off of your funeral.
Exactly.
Well, that's only when you get that. It's sad when you got the only time you get real praise is when you're gone.
That's
You
so
know,
true.
It's like a Picasso painting. When he was here, get that shit out of my house. But when he gone, all right, I'll pay $1 million for this. Painting. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Y'all wasn't trying to buy. Like,
When he needed the money, you know?
ain't that crazy though? He's a world-renowned artist.
Mhm.
But when he was alive, he was broke as hell. Nobody bought his stuff.
It was like that with Da Vinci, Michelangelo. A lot of them just didn't.
Well, Michelangelo, I think he wasn't, because he got paid by the.
He did the Sistine Chapel.
Yeah,
so.
he got paid by the Roman Catholic Church, so he was all right. But everybody else was struggling.
He was a hater though.
Yeah, but
I ain't getting on that. But anyway, yes, yes.
So I said my speech, and of course, just like a show when you running past time, you got the DJ kind of giving you that the host. So I start saying my speech. I'm literally got like a couple more sentences to go, and they're like, "Amen," and I'm like, "Yeah, amen." So I finished talking. He's like, and I said something.
That's
else.
why I had me laughing.
Amen. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna finish what I have to say.
Dude, I was dying in the back.
Look, and then I finished, and I was like, all right, I'm sorry. I apologize again for taking so long, and I'm out. But I got joked a little bit with a couple of the workers officers when we came back. They kept coming up to me and be like, "Who gonna stop me? Who gonna stop me?" And I was like, "What are you talking about? Who gonna stop me? Amen, amen." I was like, they was joking, like pretty much saying the way I reacted to his amen was like, "Yeah, whatever, bro." Back to what I said. You not gonna.
That's why I was laughing. I was like, "Did you not get what he was trying to do?"
No, I got what he was trying to do. I wasn't finishing. I almost had a couple more sentences, and I was gonna go.
Dude,
I'm not gonna cut off my speech for him.
When the pastor get up and like, "Okay, amen, bro," that's when you supposed to cut it.
And
off.
I said, I'm almost done. Give me a couple more.
And that's why he said, "Amen." No, cut it off now. That's what he's trying to. That's basically what he was saying. That was his wrap it up.
I got that, and I don't care.
That you.
This is a funeral.
He ain't my pastor.
I don't go to church. I don't pay no tithes. Not for him. But
Dude,
whatever.
I was laughing so hard.
I said, I apologize. I'm out of here. And I felt better after I did what I did.
Dude.
But I'm just telling people, don't be afraid of something that you need to accomplish for yourself. I need to get the word out to this person, whether she passed, or whatever. But the same sentence, don't go, if there's people that are alive and you got something you want to say to them, don't be fearful. You only got one life to live. Go do anything that you feel you're capable of doing.
That's true.
Because you are capable of doing it.
That's true.
Now I realize, even though it was a struggle, of me keeping my composure and my emotions down, I can go up in front of. I want to say it was probably at least at the time at least over 100 people there, right?
Had to be.
People were
At
on the
the-
wall standing.
At the very
We definitely
least.
broke some fire codes.
Oh yeah,
in that place.
because I was like, yo, why? Because the ushers kept, can y'all move down? Can y'all move down? I'm like, could you stop letting people in here?
The problem was, dude, it almost was like when we came out and came on the back, and I saw you could not get in. I was like, yo, this is like a concert, dude. It
Yes.
literally was like a concert. People could not get in that place.
And they said there was more people that showed up the day before. I was like, impossible.
I'm like, yo,
I was like,
they
there's
said
no
it was
way.
packed from morning the whole day yesterday,
Yeah.
the day after.
I was like, this is nuts.
But that was that day.
I was surprised that was the first time. That was the first time ever you spoke in front of it.
At a funeral.
Oh wow.
I've never spoken at a funeral. I usually don't say nothing at a funeral because I just don't want to mess up or say something. I'm a person that speaks his mind, so I don't want to say nothing that might come off disrespectful.
Okay, I get what you're saying. So how I do it is this: I try to like have funny moments in there. Like
I did have some.
You did. If you had some funny moments in there, you did it right. You did do it right. But if I don't have no like real moments like that, I don't say nothing.
I felt bad because I had to tell her something that I wish I would have told her when she was alive. That's why I said that's why I had to say this. Not because I just want to be up in front of people and talking. Because there's enough people in the world to do that. I wanted to say something for her. This one got nothing to do with nobody else.
Yeah.
I ain't even the sad part about it is I didn't even say I'm sorry for the family and none of that. I just went right into my letter.
I get what you were doing. I do.
Yeah.
I definitely got it. It made me laugh quite a bit though.
Yeah, everybody was laughing. All right. Sorry, though, we're done with that. So, what else we gonna talk about before we get into some of these videos?
Let's see. What else happened in the world this week?
I think I hit 30 pounds. I'm down 30 pounds, y'all.
Okay.
So I've been doing that. My father got to meet my girl's mother for the first time.
There you go.
And
that's always a touchy.
Funny thing is, I never get worried about my father meeting nobody because I know he never comes off disrespectful, and he talks. He's a good talker to people. So the lady, they love him. They loved him. They were like, "Oh, he's so nice." Her husband was talking to him about. They both live in Florida and stuff like that. So it was a good time. The crazy thing about it is, I learned something about doing it. My girl, how I view something of a argument, not even argument, just a disagreement.
Yes.
She views it completely different.
Yes, I learned that over the years too.
And a lot of it is because of things that have happened in her past or whatever case may be. So I just like, yo, I need to really focus in on who this person is and not get my wires misconstrued on what I think something is. Because I downplay a lot of things. I don't see things as that serious.
I don't either.
As much as that, as females, they see things way more serious than you.
Everything they say is serious. Everything they feel is important.
And the thing is, when you downplay it and they're so serious about it, when you go back later, you've forgotten the conversation because it's so downplayed in your mind that when you do something else, she's tying them two together, and you're like, no, I didn't do that because of that. I don't even know what that is.
Yes, they feel like you didn't listen. They feel like their feelings aren't validated.
Yeah.
They feel like you don't care.
Now, one of the things, like I said, me and her have been going to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that on the flip side, I do is she likes to joke a lot when we're in the gym. And I'm the type of person, I don't like joking when we're in the gym. Not while we're doing the sets or working. I'm serious when I go lift weights, and I'm serious when I'm like, if we walking on the treadmill, we could joke and laugh and talk all that because we still doing the action. So today I had to kind of get on her a little bit about like holding a certain standard of getting in there. And I think I might have hurt her feelings because I was just like, stop on it. Play it.
Listen, what I literally had this thought on the way here because I could be a little harsh too. And I had to think to myself, am I insensitive person? Am I being too harsh
But
on my lady?
okay, but my question is this: why are you taking me there?
That's what
You make it look. I give you plenty of time to say. I say stop playing. I'm serious right now, and they still playing. And then I'll be like, it's like almost like when you have like a little kid, they just running around. You tell them calm it down, and they don't want to calm it down. You calm it down. You're like, oh shit, okay, I'll calm down.
Like, why you gotta talk to me like that?
But then this is why I say you lose for men because you finally hit a breaking point and you snap on them a little bit like, yo, I stop damn playing. I'm serious. And now I yelled at them, right? And then that's when they go into that. Like, you didn't have to yell at me like that. And you feel bad because you done made them like all sad and shit. And you like, yo, I'm sorry, but you taking me there. And they like, okay, well, you didn't have to be like that. I'm like, well, what other way could I have been to make you listen?
Yeah, I've had plenty of conversations like that where I tried to tell you this way.
Yeah.
But
and I told her the other day, I think she got mad because I told her, I said, look, when we working out, it's benefiting you to work out with me. It's not benefiting me to work out with you. And that was some hard pill for you had to swallow. I was like, yo, I push you. You don't push me. I need somebody. I told her, I said, eventually I'm going to end up going to work out with another man because I need somebody to push me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you know what I mean? It's like when girls work out with guys, they get pushed harder than they would if they was working out with girls. It ain't no different than when kids used to work out with the older kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her, I said, so you got to understand something. When you're not giving your all sometimes, it makes me say, what am I doing here? I don't want to have to work out and try to get you to give it your all.
Yeah. I realized that most times, I think only one time I ever worked out somebody I was dealing with. It only worked out once. Every other time, it was like they couldn't do it. Like I worked out with someone one time. It was like
20, a girl or a guy?
A girl. Every time I work out with a female, it normally doesn't work out.
You can't. You really can't do it. Like she has to be super dedicated and serious to work out. Like I get, she's never gonna lift more than me. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying when you do it, give it your all.
That's it.
That's all I'm asking.
And stay longer than 20 minutes.
Now we'll say this: she does stay as long as I stay. If I say I'm gonna go do this, but the thing is, the more I try to intensify the workouts, the more she gets into being bratty and mad and frustrated. Like I'm doing her wrong.
That's the whole purpose.
And I say, yo, you can't keep making me out to be the bad guy because I'm pushing you to be better than you are right now.
Yeah.
And
that's how you get the results.
She's like, you don't gotta be mean about it. I said, I'm not being mean. I'm just holding you at a certain standard that I'm holding myself.
That's it.
I said, you can joke all you want, just don't joke when you're lifting.
Yeah. I don't think people realize that some people, not all, but some people take it really serious.
But my question is this: if your true reason for being there is to be better than what you are right now, why are you focused on so much? Why are people so focused on so much other things? They playing with their phone. They doing all this other stuff. They worried about everything but the workout. They just going through the motions. And I've always been the type of person, and it ain't just good enough to just do something. It's how you do it that matters.
Exactly. Go 110%.
Like if I'm gonna make a sandwich, I'm gonna try to make the best quality sandwich I can make for myself. You know what I mean? Like I'm not just gonna go through the motions and just throw something together and then I eat it. I'm like, this shit ain't hitting on nothing.
No, because you gotta eat it. You get out what you put in.
Boy, look, I literally told her that today. I said, listen, you get what you put in. You reap what you sow. if you don't put in a lot of energy, you ain't gonna get a lot of energy back. And I hate it's almost to a point where sometimes you say something over and over and over, thinking that the way you realize you're like, how I'm communicating with them is not getting through.
Yeah.
So how do I get around getting them to realize that they either need to step their game up, or like, and I'm not saying let me be real with you. My girl has come so far from where she once was.
Mm-hmm.
She's done so much with herself, grinding. But the thing that I always will see is that when it's something she has to do that's not she's not used to, she doubts herself a lot and fights it.
Oh.
And I say you don't have, you gotta keep the positive energy. Believe that you can do it.
That's like that fight or flight. When you see an obstacle in front of you, a lot of people fold.
They do.
They do. They really do.
And why is that though?
People don't want to. People always want the path of least resistance.
And that's the thing we got to fight.
Think about this. Remember the workout program we were in?
Yeah.
Right. A lot of the women, like when we had to lift weights, they only had like 5 pounds.
No, I'm gonna give you even better. How many women, when we was out in the hallway and we were supposed to be jogging or running or whatever, would stop when they knew Coach L wasn't looking,
Mm-hmm.
and we walking or stopping and just sitting there talking or whatever case may be. And I used to say, and I'd jog by him and I say, you only cheating yourself.
That's
you
it.
paying to be here and you cheating yourself.
That's it.
What kind of, think about this, y'all. Why do we do that as a people? Why do we sit there and want something, put in the time, the energy, and the money to get some result, but then don't give the one thing that needs to see the result maximum effort?
That's it. And the thing is, they didn't realize when they started strapping those heart rate monitors on us. I was like, they can tell. That's why they don't come in the hall. That's why
I'm confused right here. It says we're having a trouble streaming on Facebook. They may be on an issue on Facebook. And can you check on the stream just to make sure, y'all? I just want to see. I need to know if we can.
as we live.
All right, we good. I thought it was. No, they closed out on us. It says we live right now.
Now it's lagging.
I think it might have lagged on this. It logged out.
Damn,
that's crazy. I don't know what happened, man.
Look at that.
All right, well, I'm gonna end the stream then. We'll start over. It logged out.
That's what it looked like.